Welcome to my channel, It's All Thrifted. I'm Katie and I'm a part-time seller on eBay, mostly when my kids are at school, and that's right now. I went thrifting this morning for a couple hours and I have a thrift haul to show you. I got 8 or 9 items for 2 different stores for $33 and $34. So $67 I spent today, and we are gonna see how I did, if I made some good choices or bad choices. My cost of goods seems pretty high if I spent almost $70 on 8 to 9 items. So we'll see. We're gonna start with Goodwill. I went in there, I got there a little bit after they open at 9. The prices seem to be going up from the new tags that they were putting out, which is a little bit disappointing as a thrifter, but you gotta really focus and try to find the good deals. So anyway, this I did pay up for, so we're gonna see if that was a good decision. I really enjoy selling scrubs. This is a Figs top. It's the single pocket Catarina top, which I think is just their most standard top. It doesn't have, the one with extra pockets, the Chasma top, does better. This I think retails for $35 to $40. It's navy and it's a size medium. I don't pick up separates anymore in Figs or scrubs. I only pick up Figs in scrubs, but I don't pick up separates. I was so happy because there was some pants to go with them, which was awesome. There were several pairs of scrub pants in the Figs, and they were all navy. Several of them were jogger styles, and they were all size small. So I got the top, and then I thought, okay, I have to find bottoms because the sets sell very well, between $45 to $55. So far, I've sold 3 or 4 sets. And so this was the only pair of pants. They're the Livingston style, and they are a straight leg, not a jogger. They were the only pair that were a medium. So I grabbed these ones. They wanted $9.99 on each piece. So that's why I'm a little hesitant. $9.99, they have them listed as a large, but they are indeed a medium on the inside. And then for the shirt, $9.99, which if it didn't go with the pants, I absolutely would not pay $9.99. I wouldn't pick it up if it wasn't a set anymore. I have to make some rules, unless it's a super desirable top. They have some that are like more limited edition, so maybe I'd pick that up. So I am going to list those for probably $50 to $55. There's a chance I might try to just sell them locally because I had a pair of scrubs returned several months ago, and I decided to just put them on Marketplace and see how they did, and they sold in a day. So I ended up making more than I did. Sorry, I just kicked my table. So you were shaking. I ended up making more than I did on eBay. So, and it was easier. It was much easier. So we'll see. But I am confident that they will sell. The next item that I picked up is this white eyelet button-down short sleeve top from Sundance. Sundance was an online catalog brand, and it's an extra large. It is no longer, from what I understand. They have gone out of business, so they won't be making any new pieces. Shirts like this, over $100 retail. So I am hoping to get close to $40 for it. They wanted $6.99, and I felt like that was really reasonable, especially in the extra large size. And the eyelet details seem to be a very desirable design online. I have sold a couple of tops recently that have the eyelet detail. And I think it's 100% cotton, is it? Let's check. It is 100% cotton. So that's great. Natural materials do better on eBay. And then the last thing that I got, only 4 items. It's not so great, but we'll take what we can get. It is this Karen Kane blouse. It's a button down, sort of a cropped tie front waist, 100% linen blue top. And it is, yes, blue. It has the tag on it still, like half of it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to list it for new with tags or new without tags, since it doesn't have a price. What would you do? It's a 3/4 sleeve, 100% linen. Like I said, I've said that I'm only picking up 100% linen tops rather than a blend of like cotton and linen, because it seems like buyers on eBay are looking really for 100% linen, breathable. So I was happy to pick this one up. They wanted $6.99. It is a size extra large. And this shirt retails for about $80 online. It's similar to the brand J. Jill. So I won't get a ton, but maybe 30 to 35 since it's new. So that's all I got from Goodwill. So $33.96 on those 4 items. If I can sell the scrubs pretty quickly, I would be happy, because then the other items would, essentially be free, right? Then I went over to the thrift store that has standard prices, and I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So I got 9 items. This is a Tyndale made in USA men's large flame resistant work shirt. I've seen other resellers talk about getting fire resistant clothing. It's desirable for workers who are in a trade where they deal with fire, or maybe just someone who likes the flame resistant aesthetic. They're living the flame resistant life. So it's in good condition. You can tell it does say flame resistant on it, and it has a rating of 8.7. I should look up what the ratings mean, but it says Tyndale FR, and that means fire resistant. So if you come across an item that just has the FR and doesn't let you know that it's resistant on the inside, it would be worth looking up to see if the brand is known for fire resistant. These shirts online, when I looked at the website, were over 100. Maybe their items range from like 100 to 200. So I'll have to do a little more research, but hopefully 40 on that one. They were running a sale on pants. Pants were $4, and I still only ended up finding 1 pair. I saw these last week when I was there. They are T by Talbots, and they're a flare 3X navy pull-on pant, like an active pant. And so they were $4. Their normal price on pants is $8.99. So I left them behind last week, picked them up this time. I have really been enjoying selling pull-on pants because I feel like they fit better in general, so you're less likely to get a return. I do accept returns. Most of my items are now, I was given the opportunity to have like a policy of 14 days returns. Does anybody else have that? So I've put that on every item now. So 14 days. I was able to do it on active pants before at 14 days or active items. But now it seems like all of my items can be returned in 14 days rather than 30. So that's great. And hopefully somebody will like these pants. I don't know how much they retail for. I haven't picked up Talbots before. I'll have to do a little research, but I'm hoping to get at least 25 on those. And with the cost of 4, that's pretty low. 3 more items. This is a Ralph Lauren size extra large, 100% cotton t-shirt dress with the collar, and it does have the polo pony embroidered patch on the front. And I thought the pink was adorable. It's in really good condition. I saw some listings on Poshmark for $65. This dress probably retails for $200 plus at Ralph Lauren. And I'm not sure that anybody wore it because it still has that crisp feeling to it. So I knew I was gonna pick this up. I was slightly hesitant because they're casual dresses, which this is, are $8.99 each. So That seems like a lot. They used to be $6.99 and now they are $8.99. But I think if I could get at least 40 plus on it, I would be really happy. And Ralph Lauren is very in right now. The preppy look is what people are going for. And I think the size of an extra large is awesome. Next, I have this swim top. It is by Magic Suit. Magic Suit? Yeah. Magic Suit, which is like I think a sub-brand of Miracle Suit, which sells incredibly well. It is a shimmery tankini top, underwire bra with like an overlay top. And it's new with tags, size 12. It says that it makes you instantly slimmer in 10 seconds? In seconds. So their whole motto is that you like lose 10 pounds instantly when you put it on. So it has a tie neck. We're going out of swim season, but I thought, I'm not sure how much they'll charge me for it. Let's see. Their swim separates are $7.99 each. These retail for probably $150 per separate. So I think I was willing to pay the $7.99, but the cashier was so nice. She charged me $2.99, which is their standard price for tank tops. So that was so nice. So grateful for that. And then the last item that I got are these Doc Marten boots. One of the workers was putting out some new shoes and I saw this tab coming out of the cart. So after he was done putting them on the shelf, I went over and I looked at them. This is the first time that I've picked up Doc Martens. I've seen them at Goodwill and I've seen them at the consignment store, but they're usually in the glass case for $40 to $50 at Goodwill. And then the cheapest I've seen them at a consignment is like $60 to $70. So I've never really had my hands on them to be able to tell if they are authentic or not. I'm pretty confident that these are. I just watched a YouTube video on the signs that you can tell if they're authentic, and this one seemed to check all the boxes. It has the original written on the bottom and the oil, fat, acid resistant, slip resist. The insoles have the logo on them, if you can see that. It's a very nice material tab on the back with the writing. Usually if they're fake, they will have a tab that doesn't have any writing on it. And they have the size tag on the inner tongue, which looks comparable to a new style of Doc Marten. They're not in perfect condition. They do have some like blemishing on them, but they don't have any odors. The insoles are in excellent condition. There's some light wear on the bottom soles, but these retail for $170. So I am thinking that I want to sell them locally just because I think that I can sell them pretty quickly. And I don't love shipping bulky shoes. And since I do offer returns, I don't really want to risk having them returned. So someone can just try them on at my front door and hopefully buy them. So they are my size. I'm going to try them on to make sure that they are a women's, because they look a little big, but I'm going to try them on and make sure that they are a women's boot. I spent, how much did I spend? $32.96 at that store. So $67 altogether. I had a good time shopping, as I always do. I'm gonna try to get these all listed in the next several days, and I will have a what sold video for you later this week of my past week in sales. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.